he's doing, so they can leave him alone.
Yesterday, Charlo made a video talking about Benavidez Plant. He said he's picking Plant because Benavidez is one-dimensional. What do you think about
Oh
that?
yeah, no, that's good. Everybody's opinion, we respect everybody's opinion. We're gonna see on March 25th, and that's good. That we have our own opinion. Everybody has their own opinion, and but we got to show up on March 25th, and we're gonna show the world what David's all about.
This is the fight that y'all been wanting for a while. Are you surprised that Caleb Plant finally took this fight, and talk about a little bit what was done to make it happen?
Well, I'm not surprised. I've been trying to get this fight for almost 5 years. A couple of times I spoke with this manager to make this fight happen. He would go to Caleb Plant, and Caleb Plant would come back and say no, that he didn't want to take the fight. Finally, they had to put pressure on him, and he had to take the fight. He came with all these ridiculous demands, and we gave him everything he wanted in order to make this fight. This is the fight that people want to see, and we're giving the people what they want to see.
Is this the most focused you've ever seen David, and the best shape you've ever seen him in?
For sure, man. David, super motivated with this fight. It took him to another level. This is the kind of fights that he wants to get, and he's super motivated, man. We're going there with everything. We're gonna break this guy's rib. It's gonna be an exciting fight, man. We're going there with everything, man. We're gonna leave our heart inside the ring, and it's gonna be an exciting fight. So if you guys haven't bought your pay-per-view, get your pay-per-views, because you guys are gonna have a good night of boxing.
Now, I also want to touch on something. Rayo Valenzuela on the card as well. Talk about how he's been doing versus Chris Colbert.
Rayo Valenzuela has also a tough fight, a dangerous fight. Colbert's a good fighter, and Jose Valenzuela has been training hard. He's been in camp, and he's ready to go on March 25th.
How do you see the fight with Rayo and Colbert going?
You know what? I think, in my opinion, Rayo's a little bit more stronger. I think I see Rayo stopping Colbert.
A natural 135?
He has to, man. He has to, Colbert's coming from 130 to 135. Rayo's a big kid for 135, and he's the guy with the power. So I'm expecting for Rayo to stop Colbert.
Do you feel like a victory put him right there where he needs to be?
Of course, these guys are coming from a loss, and both of them need this fight. So whoever wins this fight is going to the next level, and the one that doesn't win that fight is going backwards to the end of the line.
Now, Jose, our boy Canelo did an interview with Marcos Villegas from Fight Hub.
¿Ya te vas? ¿Quién va a cerrar?
Real quick, Jose, like I was saying, our boy Canelo did an interview with Marcos Villegas from Fight Hub a few days ago, and they asked him the question that he gets asked a lot. Hey, would you fight David Benavidez? And he didn't shoot it down this time. He really didn't say, hey, I'm not going to fight Mexicans. He didn't shoot it down. He kind of left it up in the air. I was saying, hey, we're going to try to fight Bivol first, but if that fight doesn't happen, we may do other things. But he just could not say, hey, I'll fight David.
Well, him and Eddie Hearns, they have all these excuses. I heard something like that with Eddie Hearns, that David has a terrible background of fighting fighters. He has nobody that he thinks that David does not deserve to fight Canelo. Look at Canelo. He's fighting Ryder. What has Ryder done? John Ryder. Now you tell me, are people happy about that fight, or would they rather see David Benavidez against Canelo? That tells you everything. They want to see David fight Canelo. That would be an exciting fight, a more bigger fight. He fought Jill Dream. He fought all these guys. But David, they say that David does not deserve to fight. He hasn't done anything. He's a 3-time world champion. He's an interim world champion, and he's a 2-time world champion. I mean, if he's so easy to beat, why not make a lot of money and fight him? At the end of the day, we don't care about Canelo. Canelo. If I was Eddie Reynoso, I would not let Canelo fight David Benavidez, a young lion, the Mexican monster. He's a young, strong, hungry Canelo. My respect to Canelo. He's a very dedicated fighter. He's been very disciplined. But at the end of the day, everything has an end. I think this is the end for Canelo. He messed up his knees. He messed up now. He got injuries on his hands, and now he's playing a little bit more golf, and he's drinking a little bit more. So, he's enjoying life a little bit more. So I think that's the end of Canelo. And if I was Eddie Reynoso, I would not put him with David Benavidez.
So you feel like the alcohol and the golf's catching up to him?
He's just focused on other things. We're focused on boxing 100%, but, I don't even want to talk about Canelo right now. We got a very hard fight March 25th. we're focused on Caleb Plant, man. That's all we're focused on right now, to be honest with you. I mean, I don't think that fight would never happen. Canelo would not fight David Benavidez.
Do you think with Eddie Hearn signing him and then signing Eddie Hearn signing Berlanga, that kind of gives them a way out of fighting y'all? Because they're probably going to do Canelo Berlanga.
Yeah, like I said, he will never fight David Benavidez, so they could do whatever they want, and do whatever they wish to, At the end of the day, we have a contract with 3 fights. We fight on that contract is Boo Andrade, there's Morrell, and there's Charlo there. I don't think Charlo's gonna fight. He hasn't fought for 2 years. I don't know what's going on with that, but these other fights are going to be more realistic,
So maybe Boo or Morrell next,
yeah,
after
those guys need to get on the top, so I think they'll take the fight.
The criticism of David Wright is always, he hasn't fought no one, he hasn't beat any of the top guys. Do you think this win over Caleb Plant solidifies him as the top guy at 68? One of the top guys?
Yeah, he's the best at 168. 168, David's the king at 168, and he's going to beat all these guys, and no matter what, Canelo's not going to fight him.
Daniel Blancas, the newest member of Team Benavidez. Talk about it, Jose.
Daniel Blancas is a kid that has a lot of talent. He's very disciplined. He's willing to make a lot of sacrifices. He moved to Seattle, Washington now also, like Diego Pacheco, and I think we're going to see a lot of exciting fights, and we're going to see Blancas, that it's going to go to another level, because at the end of the day, it's not about me. It's about them. When they make those sacrifices, they go to another level. I'm just here to guide them and tell them what to do, but at the end of the day, if they're willing to do those sacrifices and move and stay focused in boxing, believe me, they are going to be world champions.
And the dad, Ignacio, giving you the keys to...
Yeah, no, he says that. He's done a great job, with the amateurs and professionals. He's a tremendous trainer, man. He has another kid also that he's training, his son. He's like a 7 or 10-time national champion.
Aldo Blancas, yeah.
Aldo Blancas, yeah. So the dad has done a great job with him, I would probably done the same thing if I would find somebody like me back then, I didn't have experience. I had to go through all that. Blancas, he has his job, he can't travel a lot, and this is what I do. So we're working together, and we're going to continue working together and see what happens.
All right. Anything you want to leave off with today, Jose?
Yeah, if you guys want to help out Caleb Plant, go to his website. Now, instead of being Caleb Plant or whatever, it's davidbenavidez.com, and maybe let's do a fundraising also, so he can stay up to his date for his training camp. And anybody wants to help out, go and donate some money to this guy.
Like a GoFundMe?
There you go.
All right, thanks so much, Jose.